You're going to write it exactly how it is, exactly how you feel, as horrible as it is, as negative as it is. Write it all down. Hi loves, welcome to Girls Not So Perfect Story, or welcome back. From the title of the video, you already know what's about to go down. We're talking journals, okay? And it's, trust me, not supposed to be as difficult as people make it out to seem. I'll start with that. I think recently I've gotten this motivation to just slow down, process my thoughts, make everything clearer, and journaling seems to be the way out. So guess what I did? Exactly. I got me journals, okay, and they're not the cutesy type because I didn't find in a lot of ones that I checked, but I got at least a basic enough type. You know, I didn't find enough pink, so I had to mix in grays, but it'll work. It'll be fine. It's cute either way. So you don't need a fancy journal to get started. Get a notebook, any notebook, okay? And for people that think that journaling is difficult, hard, it's not actually supposed to be a rule book. You know, there's literally scribble journal. Did you know that? Yeah, and I mean scribble like you just, yeah, actually exists. So it is literally what you want it to be. At the end of the day, you don't have to follow certain things, and it doesn't have to be daily in case you feel overwhelmed and stuff like that. I'm literally doing 5. Trust that all of them would not be a daily endeavor, because if not, I will crash out. Okay, so I actually made my journals up. I thought to share because I mean you might want that. Like you might want to actually start doing that for yourself. So I'm going to share what these 5 journals are going to be about. Now, the first one is going to be an encyclopedia, goal, wishes, habit tracker journal. Yep, all of that in just one. Trust me. Okay, and how I plan to do that is encyclopedia up front. From the back coming in is going to be my habit tracker. Also in front of the encyclopedia is going to be like wish list and goals. Okay, now in case you're wondering what is encyclopedia journal, so it's basically finding yourself. It's basically entering into the realm of self-awareness, right? You know how you're not even aware you like some things and then suddenly you're like, oh, I actually like that. You know, but those things tend to actually skip. We don't know who we are in its sense. If someone says, oh, introduce yourself to me, you're just going to be basic thing that pops up here, and trust me, it's not going to be anything as deep as how it would be if you had an encyclopedia journal, so you get one. Right, and then wish list, obviously very explanatory. Goals, you know, for the year, vision, stuff like that, and the back habit trackers that you want to, you know, for the year and stuff like that, just all in one. Beautiful. But okay, don't forget you can put images, pictures, scribble on them, draw. That's what makes it fun. Use stickers, use highlighters, like do whatever you want to your journal. It's not supposed to be perfect, right? That's what makes it look aesthetic. You know, put ribbons and beads and stuff like that. Right, now on to journal number 2 is shadow conversation on opposite perspective journal. Now, what is that? I confused you, okay? This is the best journal I came up with, and trust me, if you do this 2026, I think you're going to be like transformed. I know. Why did I say I think? I know you're going to be transformed, okay? Basically what this is about is, first off, it's a shadow journal. Let's start there. Now, shadow means you're going to come on this book and you're going to write all your horrible thoughts, and you're not going to pretend that you're a good person. No, because you're not. You're going to write it exactly how it is, exactly how you feel, as horrible as it is, as negative as it is. Write it all down. Now you might be thinking, what's the point of that? Trust me and write it down. Thank you. Now, the next thing you're going to do when you write all that, you're going to have a conversation. With who? With God or with yourselves. Now, yourselves, I did say that, it's intentional. You're going to write either to your past self, your present self, or your future self. Alright? So you're having a conversation with God, you're waiting for feedback. Yeah. You're not moving from there till you get your feedback. If you say, wow, Ebuka is so annoying. Blah, blah. I always say annoying to dull it down, but you get what I'm saying. You're going to sit there and you're going to wait, and if what comes to your mind is forgive him, you're going to write forgive him. And guess what? It doesn't end there. You're going to say, but he did this, he saw this, he's good, and you're going to be so truthful with yourself, so truthful, you wouldn't even understand your life. And then you would sit there and you would write back, and then you write back, and you literally had a conversation. Now, the point of past, present, or future self, sometimes if you beat down on yourself, like, oh, I can't do this, it's too hard, I mean, I'm this, I'm that, if you're one of those people, and you struggle with self-confidence and, really thinking that you can actually do the things that you are capable of doing, maybe people have beat you down, you're scarred and all that, literally let your future self reply, like, yo, get up. How would you know that you are me if you don't get up? Your future self sitting in all the glory, all the things that you actually want is telling you, yo, if you don't stop moping, I probably wouldn't be your future. But I am, right? So, very important. Now, the last part of the book, which is Opposite Perspective Journal. Now, when you're done with that, you have let everything out in its realest form. Now, you're going to write that story, what that person did to you, from that person's perspective. Yeah. You're going to give so much empathy. You're going to show so much care. You're going to give all the excuses that probably were, because guess what? Sometimes our emotions are based on the meaning that we give things, not its actuality. Okay? Everything in life is perspective, and you probably aren't right or wrong either. Okay? So you're going to write it from there, and then you're going to sit. And that's what the journal is about. And trust me, that would help you get over everything, and it would help you have so much empathy, and it would also help you not to dig your emotions and hide it and not let allowance for exactly how to feel, because the truest form of your emotions, God knows your heart, obviously, but He loves you when you tell Him. And the best way you can be honest to people around you is if you are mostly honest with yourself. I love that I came up with that journal. So you guys, if you're doing it, you must tag me and you must tell me how it changed your life at the end of 2026, because we're going to be doing it together, and trust I will deliver with feedback on that. So the third journal is a subject research journal, right? For people like me that love to read, especially non-fictional books, I love knowledge, love. And I gather them. I need a book to put down the things that actually spoke to me and how they connect to certain things, because trust, you know what's going on in my head, you can probably run. But if I do it like that, it's more, everything is more connected than disconnected, oh, this is this is that. It's more in one, and you tend to remember, because you can actually go through the book or just flip it one day and just be like, I actually forgot about that. It's a nice journal to have, okay? And that's obviously not a everyday journal. So you can see that most of them are everyday journals, okay? So the next one is going to be an everyday journal, especially for me. It's a Bible study journal. So basically, read your scriptures, memory verses that you're learning, ancient facts that you're gathering, all the training you're making, all the detective work you're doing on top of the Bible. Yes, everything. It's gonna be inside. Yep. It's gonna be inside your Bible study journal. Just make it fun, make it nice, make it captivating, and just have fun reading and debunking the Bible. Stuff like random facts, or all those facts that when they pop up, you're like, wow, they're so connected. Did you know that marriages are connected with when Abraham was sacrificing to God back in Genesis? But that was the covenant of walking up the altar. Exactly, you didn't know that. And I'm not going into detail because that's not what this video is about. Now, the last video is also an everyday journal. So you seem to only have two that's every day. This last one isn't even stressful at all. It's a gratitude one-line journal, right? So basically, you either write one line of gratitude per day. Okay, nothing more than one line. Either one line of gratitude or one line of anything. It could be how you feel, it could be something you're looking forward to, but it has to be just one line. Nothing more, nothing less, every single day. Write anyhow you want, to be honest, but have fun with it, okay? So, with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you to actually journal. At least one idea actually gave you an insight like, wow, I should actually try that. That sounds fun. I know my best one is the shadow conversation opposites perspective journal. Let me know what your favorite is in the comment section down below. If you have gotten to this point of this video, oh my god, I love you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your post notification bell so YouTube informs you every time I post a new video. I mean, you don't want to miss that. Okay, signing out. Love you with the love of Jesus. Yours truly, Vel.